yeah. Fire, fire, yeah. Alright, what is this on the Smug Reddit? Bye. Alright, what's going on? Bust out the maidens. It's 1341 AD. Sir Usher of Hoofguard starts playing this jam. The innkeeper just cracked the mead barrel open, and the maidens are shockless. Oh my god, can you imagine seeing their ankles? Holy. There is much plague in the world, but not in this tavern. Hell yeah. 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 Yeah! Yeah. Is this Usher? Yeah, it is Usher, isn't it? Dude, it's so much better than the original in my opinion. Am I crazy for that? Am I crazy? I like the Bardcore version more. Yeah, not that the original is like that bad. I just like the Bardcore version more. Beep boop beep boop. Bam boom ba-da-dam boom. Ba-da-dam ba-da-dum bum. I can see her ankles. Oh my god. Ugh, so hot. Super Smug Gremlin Alana. Oh, he's so cute. I love it. Oh, you made it so that other people can use it. Oh, that's so cute. You know what? One little thing. You should add little snowflake. Tiny little snowflake, probably. There's some people that don't know this, but there's a tiny microscopic little snowflake in my irises. Yeah. It's a little critique. It's a small critique. It's a small critique. You don't have to add it. Otherwise, it might, like, you know, change it. But yeah. Yeah. Little snowflakes in my eyes. Does it hurt? Yes, all the time. An excruciating fucking pain. German muscle, mommy! The security guy didn't expect this. Uh-oh. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum. Alright. What is this? Holy smokes, man. Bro, can I just say how let's think about this rationally. To get abs on a woman that defined and to have massive shoulder muscles like that, you have to cut and be super lean and work out all the time. Or be roided. Yeah, like, this is not an easy thing to get. Like, a body like that, god damn. Her thighs can crush skulls. Yeah, she can crush my skull. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Farnsworth. Yeah, that's crazy. He said what we were all thinking.
It should be the other way around. Like, he should be feeding her and treating her like a princess. And that's what's wrong with this society lately.
That's why you're single.
I thought it was one of those overlays. You guys know what I'm talking about? I thought it was superimposed. Like, she's looking at a video. It's because of the angle. It's because of the angle. You'd think that it was like... That's so funny, dude. Yeah, like green screens. I've seen these a lot before. They were like criticizing like a TikTok, be like, oh my god, this is so bad. Ugh. Ugh. It's why you're single, bitch. Why do you love being autistic? My honest reaction.
Means to be one of the Dark Angels. It is to be the honored First Legion, the Emperor's wrath. The sons of the Lion.
Holy.
Repent, for tomorrow you die.
Holy shit, dude. There's no shot. That is so badass. Chat, does autism give you superpowers? Does it? The Emperor protects. Mine didn't. Depends. Yes, kind of. A little bit. Depends. Yes, mine didn't. Yes, I can say what I want, then say I have autism. True. be a space marine. We can all be space marines. This is new year, new me. What my homie does every single year. Okay. December 31st.
Nah, man, this year's gonna be different. I'm gonna get fucking shredded. I'm gonna get my degree. God damn! And I'm gonna meet the woman of my dreams.
Hello, princess.
This is a little bit too on the nose. Chat.
Nah, man, this year's gonna be different. I'm gonna get fucking shredded.
No, this is way too accurate. Look at the pile of trash and laundry, and then like look at how many beers and how many cups he has. He has 3 Big Macs on the table, and he's drinking a Pepsi.
I'm gonna get my degree.
He's playing Minecraft.
God damn! And I'm gonna meet the woman of my dreams.
I freaking knew it. It's a Pringles can with a cap on it, like. Yep. Yep. And lotion, of course. How could I forget?
Hello, princess.
Hello, princess. Do you wanna engage in sexual relations? Hello, princess. Have you ever been called a princess, chat? Would you mind if it's a guy doing it to you? I don't think so. Be open-minded. Don't be a bigot. Happy New Year. Am I gonna get banned? Is he gonna rip the clothes off?
明けましておめでとうございます。
Thank you.
2018年どうする君たちは。
Be
俺は
better.
どうする
Be
でも
better.
ね、一番言われる言葉、こう言ってくれっていうのは、できるって
Yes.
修造さん言ってくれって言われるのよ。だから、いつでも
Yes.
できるって言う
Thank
よ。
you.
どんな状況でも、俺はみんなを応援する。そして自分
Oh.
自身も応援する。そう僕らなら、できる。
Thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you so much. Never give up. That's right. Do we get to see? No! Stop focusing on the not important things. Boobs are temporary. Goals are forever. Just give up? No, don't give up. Boobs are important. Yeah, but they're not permanent. Your goals in life, what you achieve, are permanent. Boobs are temporary. But my goal is booba. You gotta expand your mind. My goal is making boobs forever. What does that even mean? Making boobs forever? You're done. Mods, ban yourself. Ozzy Potter. Lucius Malfoy goes to cash converters. What is that?
Lucius Malfoy, what brings you in today?
I'm selling. Draco,
Well, let's see what you got here.
a few items from home.
A fleshlight, a used fleshlight.
Ew!
That is not for sale.
Okay, what else you got? A ribbed packet of condoms and a dead possum.
You can keep the box.
I don't want the box. Oh, I think your son shit himself.
Sorry,
Come on,
Sorry,
we go.
father.
You gonna clean that up?
No.
Hello? Fucking rich people.
True. They just do whatever they want. Nasty ass. He poo-pooed on the floor, bro. Unacceptable. I actually quite liked Lucius Malfoy, the actor. I think the Malfoys did a really good job in the movies. What is cash converters? It's like a pawn shop, I think. They take shit and then they give you money for it. Yeah, it is like it's like a pawn shop. They're hated, what makes their acting good. Yeah, fun fact, the Ice Queen from the Narnia trilogy, people actually were so mean to her on the street, and kids would scream at her if they saw her outside in real life, to the point where she was like, damn, did I do a really good job or what? Yeah, like, kids hated her, and, like, adults thought she was real. Like, she thought that... she had to, like, go in disguise, apparently. Because she did such a good job of playing the evil queen. Yeah. Also, Joffrey. Yeah, Joffrey as well. That actor, he got a lot of shit for it. Which really is sad because it's like some people can be so low IQ that they can't separate a character from like an actor, and I think that's really unfair. He stopped acting, really? Joffrey actor stopped acting. Oh, he didn't quit acting but took a significant break focusing on theater and studies. Stating he simply found more joy in stage work and academic pursuits like philosophy. That's fair. Yeah, I'm sure it played a little bit of a factor. He probably was like, oh my god, I'm sick of this shit. But he just... Yeah, he's like, I need to go do some philosophy. God, he's so British! Yes, quite. I shall go study the British way of the philosophy and whatnot. I don't fucking know. I'm not British. Yeah. Bill! What is this? It is what it is. Idolizing a politician is like believing strippers really like you. Or the chicks from Hooters. Do you guys remember the Butters episode? With the fake girlfriend, like he stopped giving her money. She's like, I don't want to talk to anyone. He's like, what? No way. Gee willikers. Welcome to 2026, lads. Another year gone, more memories to be stored away.
Guys, are you ever just chilling and then?
Yeah. Sometimes. It's okay. My Oh my god, Fruit Ninja! Wait! Oh my god, I remember this game! And this one too! I had this on my shitty iPod that I had, that I fucking bought for like $50 and it barely worked. Yeah, Jetpack Joyride. I remember this. That's crazy. Angry Birds. Nyan Cat. Oh my god, I hated this thing. I had a friend that had this thing on their phone and they would always yell at it and treat it like shit. Dude, this is such a throwback. I had a friend that hated it so much they kept it on their phone and just yelled at it. Yeah, Talking Tom, I think it was, right? Flappy Bird! Dude, I wonder if I still have it. Teen Titans! Oh my god, old Mr. Beast. Oh my god, Breaking Bad, so strong. Damn, dude! Gotta store away those fucking memories, dude. Annoying Orange. I never thought Annoying Orange was funny. And there's people that are gonna hate me for this, but Annoying Orange is technically one of the first VTubers. From a technical perspective, it's not a traditional VTuber, but technically it is. Cause it's a face superimposed on a model, on an object. Not this debate again. I'm just stating my opinion. You can disagree with it. There's actually older VTubers. Uh-oh. Actually. And I will say it, I hated Annoying Orange. I had a friend that really liked it, and I just never got the appeal. I thought it was annoying. The Orange Tuber. Ow. Somalians and Indians fighting over who's the biggest scammer. Oh, I have an anecdotal story with this, actually. I get a lot of emails from Nigerian princes and Somalian princes in my SmugAlana VTuber spam folder, like at least once a week, if not more than once a week. And it's always asking like, hey, you're probably related to this. You need to reply to this email. Oh, there was also one that was from Germany that accused me of being a pedo and that it was blackmailing me if I didn't give them like $10,000 in like crypto. That was another one that I saw the other day. Sorry, those are mine. Well, you should stop. You're scaring me. Yeah, no, seriously. It's like an actually well-known scam. Look it up. German pedo email scam. Yeah. It's crazy. I got that one and I was like, what the hell is this? And I read through it and obviously it's fake. I know it's fake, but I thought it was quite interesting that people actually buy this shit. I don't think I'll be typing that into my computer. Thanks, though. You're welcome. I got hung up on by a scammer the other day. Chat, when I was like 12 years old, I don't know what happened. Maybe my dad accidentally had his, had our like number leaked on the internet. And this was back in like, I don't know. I think it was like the late 2000s. No, the early 2000s. 2010 onward. And I remember we were like talking and we started getting spam phone calls from Indian Microsoft tech support at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And my dad had to sit down and explain to the family to not answer the phone anymore. And at one point, we would literally unplug the phone from the wall. And like, after 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., we'd be like, yeah, we can't answer the phone anymore. And I remember that there was a very distinct memory that I had as well, which was really funny. I was playing League, and I remember I got the phone call and it was right at the end of a League match, and I stood up and I answered the phone and it was an Indian tech support scammer for Microsoft, and I actually wasted his time for a good 45 minutes until he finally hung up on me. I was so proud of myself when my parents got home from the grocery store because they left me alone for the time being so I could like play a video game or something, right? And I was unsupervised, and I told my parents, and they were like, oh, that's so awesome! Yay! That's a good job, Alana! Good job! That's all you can do with a scammer? Yeah, they never left us alone, and my dad had to get, like, a service done for, like, clearing the phone home number from the internet back then. We pretty much didn't have a phone after 2012 because of that. That sucks, man. Yeah, we had a home phone for a long while, but I remember I was a kid and I remember thinking to myself like, oh my god, dude. That was me trying to contact reach you for your car's extended warranty. It was awful. They called us at all hours of the day. At a certain point, I remember my brother picked up and he got really mad, and then it turns out it was his friend calling him. Yeah, because my brother still lived with us. It was crazy. And then we had to like call Vodafone, which is like the provider in New Zealand and Australia. It's like a big provider, and tell them to like do something about it. And they're like, oh, we can't do anything about it. Oh, the best you can do is unplug your phone at night so they can't call you. Yeah, they told us to kick rocks. So I don't know. I think that the Indians are way more persistent, but Somalian ones are kind of like more interesting because the email ones are like, the emails that you get are quite funny. I was there, I get scam mails or calls. I've thought about it, like getting a service to remove my phone, because I've had scammers like message me on WhatsApp and shit, because I use WhatsApp to talk to my parents sometimes. Vodafone is so ass. Fun fact, my brother worked for Vodafone and he hated it. He hated it so much. It's one of his hated jobs when he was growing up. Yeah, he worked at a fucking call center and he hated it. A WhatsApp? Yeah, WhatsApp. Anyway, that was like such a tangent. Never heard of that company? It's an Australian, British, New Zealand company. They don't, they're not in, they're in some in Europe too, but like not in a lot of countries. It's mostly like a British freaking, you know, what is it called? Company. Anyway. Strongest girlfriend of eternal youth. Ooh, Dark Souls meme? Elden Ring meme? Ah! Ah! You should have drove off when she was already picking up the freaking. Dude, this guy's not very smart, man. Is that a scimitar? Fucking noob, man. Noob. And look at all the freaking the souls he has. He's gonna die. You can't just rip it off his hinges. You're going to die, my friend. Count me as scared and aroused. You guys are cooked. Still not the craziest woman. What's the craziest? I've met a lot of crazy women, but I've never dated them, obviously, because I'm not a man. What is this? A meme? What is going on? Is that real? Are those actual fireworks? There's no way. That's gotta be AI, right? There's no way it shoots at that fucking fire rate. That's insane. There's no way. What the hell? What is this? It's old, it's real. Average day in France. Uh-oh. What's going on in France?